What's up, you guys? And welcome back to my channel. So, just want to jump on here and do a quick little. Sorry, my ears itchy. I was downstairs filming something and I walked into a spider web. So my skin is still a little crawly, and I think I might have gotten spider web in my ears, but that's okay. It's okay. I don't like spiders. I don't like bugs. I don't like spider webs. Ugh. Anyway, if you see me scratching my ear, that's why. My skin is just crawling. I'm covered in spiders. Anyway, I also got it in my hair too, so my head's a little itchy. Anyway, I wanted to do like a little mini update while I was, still fully clothed and, stuff, because I'm about to go change for bed in a minute. I only ate something, but it's been a tiring day. It's 12 inches of snow, which is, equivalent to a foot here where I am. Filming stuff, just tiring, but fun. The snow part isn't fun, but you guys know what I'm talking about. Anyway, I want to take a little mini life update for you guys, because I know I haven't been posting to YouTube. I haven't posted anything to YouTube since December or early January, I don't remember exactly. But I know I haven't been posting recently, and there's a reason for that. So, I'm not going to tell you guys the news yet. I'm going to start with a little history about me. Something I never talked about on my YouTube channel ever, but I know you guys have noticed, and I've put it in my type in some of my videos. So, I have what's called, that's scratchy too. Don't go outside without a hat on, guys. I'm trying to be cute, because that's what I did. So, my throat's a little scratchy. Anyway, I have what is called exotropia. Right here. So basically, it's hereditary for me. So my dad's side of the family, all my aunts have, well, not all of them, but a lot of my aunts on his side of the family in Mississippi have it. They just didn't have the tools and things and the technology back when they were younger, to have the operation for it to clear it up like we do now. But yeah, so basically what it is it's an eye turn, but it goes outward. So if I take my glasses off, you guys can probably tell that my right eye, I can feel it, my right eye is going like that. And about a year or two ago, I noticed that my left eye started doing it. But basically, your eyes, as you saw, go out towards your ears. When I was about 10 years old, I think I actually noticed it a couple years before that. We just never thought it was an issue or anything. I don't think any of my parents or anybody noticed it. I noticed because I had double vision. But I know when I was 10, I was sitting at the kitchen table with my parents, and we were just eating, and my eyes started to drift. And my mom didn't know what was wrong with me and just kind of got up and ran out of the room. Thought I was possessed or something. My 4th grade teacher at the time also thought I was possessed and had put in special ed. It was weird, and it just is. So, anyway, that happened. A little after that, like, my mom asked me to go get things, and I couldn't see them. Like, she'd tell me to go get something, and I'd come back and be like, I couldn't find it, and then she would go out and find it and be mad, like, oh, you just told me you didn't want to do it because you're just being defiant or whatever, and that wasn't the case at all, and I would usually get hit for that. But then I went to school, and I think my teacher sent a letter home and said that, like, something's wrong with your daughter, she can't see I don't think she can see the board, like, all her homework is just, all the words are bunched up together, and does she need glasses, or like what's going on? So I ended up getting tested for glasses, I ended up getting tested to see if I needed glasses. I ended up with glasses at 10 years old. And the glasses were to help me see, because the exotropia was, or my eye turn was diminishing my eyesight in both my eyes, actually. So I know the glasses to try and be able to see, but also to try and like keep my eyes straight. I'm supposed to try to correct it. And my prescription has always been like ridiculously high, just so one, I can see, and two, so it can sort of push meds together. But after a while, it stopped working. About 2 years ago, I noticed that my left eye was drifting. I was like, crap. But I mean, I figured that would happen eventually, because I mean, if you know, I got diagnosed with that at age 10, so I've been doing it for a long time. By the time I was 20, so I figured that eventually the glasses wouldn't really correct it anymore. My eyes would just be like, whatever. And then my left eye got so tired from trying to like carry the weight of the right eye. It just was like, forget it, I can't anymore. My muscles are exhausted. I'm exhausted from always trying to keep my eyes straight. It's a struggle right now to keep my eyes straight because I just want to drift, as you can see, probably. And it hurts now when they go out, and I've gotten tired of trying to keep them together and push them this way, so I just go out more and let them sit out, and then eventually I do have to pull them back in, but pulling them back in, it feels like they just smacked each other. Even though it obviously doesn't look like they did, it always feels like they just like smacked each other. Really, really hard. So this eye now hurts. I've been having really bad migraines, nausea with or without migraines, and then dizziness, which is what I told my new eye doctor last month. And like going to the store, because my double vision is so bad, if my eyes stay out for too long, everything goes blurry and black, and I can't see anything. Everything's just black. And then looking, like, now we have arrows on the ground in the grocery store. So, walking around the grocery store, if I see a blue arrow on the ground, to me, when my eyes go this way and I have double vision, it looks like it's 3D. So it looks like it's right here. Even though it's still on the ground, obviously. So I'm walking around, like, trying to avoid the arrow that's not going anywhere, and people looking like I'm crazy. So, it's just become a lot of an issue. I don't even drive because of it. Like, when I was 16, I finished driver's ed, got my permit and everything, and they told me where to go to get my license, and because my eyesight was so bad, I just was never really able to do that like all the other kids could do. And it's always been a struggle for me, because I always had to depend on everybody else to like drive me and stuff, so hopefully, fingers crossed, this all works out, and I can, like, get my license. Like, yeah, it's just been a struggle. It takes over a lot of my life. Editing is tiring and stuff too, which is why, if you guys notice, I don't, like, I'll be like, I'm gonna post this, but editing takes me a long time, especially if I have to type something, because my eye condition also made me kind of dyslexic. So, words are just kind of like jumbled up on a page, or jumbled up on my screen on my computer, and it's kind of hard to like do that. Plus, like, when you have exotropia, your brain doesn't receive images through your eyes like normal people's eyes and brains do. So the brain, something goes on with your brain where the images really aren't being processed like really at all. So, and the eyes just are like, we're not going to pay attention to that, so then they just kind of drift out. And now this eye was like, I'm tired, I can't handle the weight of this eye anymore, I'm just going to drift off. So it's been a struggle for the last, now, diagnosed at 10, I'm 15. Diagnosed at 10, I'm 25. That's 15 years of dealing with this. Actively dealing with this. It's hard. It's been difficult. It's been extremely hard at times. And you always feel like you're kind of a burden on your loved ones when they have to do a lot of stuff for you because you can't do it yourself. Like, for me, I always tell people when you come in my room, do not move anything unless I told you you can move. Because I need to be able to find my stuff. I can't always see it. So I need to be able to feel where it is and mentally paint a picture of where it is. Whenever I put anything down in my room, I have to be like, okay, I'm putting this here, this is going over here, this goes there, just so I can have an idea in my brain. And I'll, like, if I forget where it is, I can't find it, I'll remember that I said that out loud. So then I can easily find my things. Just things I've learned to kind of cope with the situation. I also had to learn to navigate by touch. I navigate the world by touch. So in order to find my clothes, if I can't physically see them, I have to know the texture of what I'm looking for. So if I know what the fabric feels like on that particular item, then I can easily grab it, find it, no matter where it is in my room. If it gets lost, if I can feel it, I'll know where it is. Not something that's just lost. I mean, that's just kind of lost cause. But anyway, for the most part, that's how I navigate my room, my life, the world, all of the above. So now, after saying all that, I'm going to tell you guys something that I've been wanting to tell you and haven't told you yet. So, I'm getting eye surgery. Not really sure of the date yet. Not really sure of the date yet. I have to go to a different hospital next Monday, and we're going to do the surgery there instead of doing it at the place that I go to for my eyes now. Because my surgeon works and does a surgery at the other hospital. So, we're going to go there. And they just have to kind of register as a patient, kind of. I don't know how that, what to say about that exactly, but I think she said I have to register as a patient or something there, and then, they're going to assign me a day to go get my, virus test. Thankfully there's so many other different types of tests for that now, other than just nose swab, because everyone I know that's ever had nose swab is like, nightmare, total nightmare, and I've seen people stick it up other people's noses, and I don't want that in my nose. So, thankfully, we have other tests now, and I don't have to worry about that one necessarily, so they were like, it doesn't matter, the test is a test, just, they give me a day, and I go, and if everything comes back negative, then I can go ahead with surgery. So, yeah. They said the earliest will be March, so March is right around the corner. I'm excited. I'm nervous because they told me that because of, what goes on with your brain to make your eyes kind of drift off, not getting the images properly, there's always a possibility that after the surgery it can come back. For me, the chances are like 15%, so it's pretty low. And if it comes back, it won't be in like my 20s or 30s. I mean, I'm 25 now, just turned 25. But it'll probably come back around, if it does come back, it'll come back around like, as late as my 60s or whatever. A long time from now, so just hoping everything goes well. I hope it doesn't come back at all. Like, that's always the hope, that you don't want it to come back at all, but there's always that chance, because the surgery doesn't fix what goes on with your brain, it just fixes your eyes and tries to get them to be straight. So what they do is, they go into, they push your eye this way for the extropy. They push your eye out, and then they go and they take the muscle, they take it out. I think that's what they said. They take it out and then they reattach it somewhere else behind the eye, of course, and then they just kind of that tightens it. And then the recovery for that is, from what she told me, a week, but she said that doesn't necessarily mean that I can't go outside, I can't, see my friends or anything. I can still do everything I would normally do, as long as my eyes, are okay to do that. Like, if my eyes tell me that they're tired and I feel tired, I need to rest, then, I need to rest. But obviously, like she said, I could do whatever I want, just listen to my body. Because my eyes are going to be really sore after the surgery. They're doing both, because it doesn't make sense to do one if both of them do it. So, because they're just unravel the progress on the one eye that they did surgery on. So they're gonna do both. She's gonna do both at the same time, and then she said my eyes are gonna be really red, like I have pink eye, for a couple of days, and that should go away. And they made me antibiotic drops so they make sure I don't get any infections. Because infections are, you can get infections, but the chances of that are really low too, especially now since they gave you the antibiotic drops for your eyes. What else? I'm trying to think what else. What else would there be? I don't know. Oh, and my eyes are going to be kind of itchy because I'll be able to feel the stitching. So that's the thing, because they have to cut the film on your eye. There's a clear film over your eyeball, and they have to slit it on the side. So when they push your eye out, they slit it, and they, push your eye some more, and then they go and take the muscle and tighten it, and they sew the film back up. So, I won't be able to feel them when they stitch me up, but I will be able to feel it after the anesthesia and everything else wears off. So I'm not looking forward to that, because I remember when I had my spine surgery, my back was so itchy. Oh my god, I was like, I want to rip the scarring off. Like, why? It was just so bad. It was so itchy. Taking hot showers and stuff helped, but still. I know there's a couple people that said I watched a couple other YouTube videos about people that had their surgery. So one of the girls said that they told her not to do her skincare routine or anything. My doctor said it's fine as long as I don't get it in my eyes, which I usually am pretty good about. And then of course your eyes pressed over when they're healing, so I have to be mindful of that. So my mom will probably have to come in at some point in the mornings and wipe off my eyes. If it was just going to be one eye, I could still see out the other eye, then that would be fine, but it would be on both my eyes, so I would have to have help getting that off so I don't, mess up my eyes, because I won't be able to see to wipe my eyes off. So yeah, that's about it. My eyes are going to be really, really sore. So, and then some people are tired, some people aren't. Some people feel more pain than other people, so it's different. I feel like I'd be tired and in a lot of pain, so I'm probably just going to take it easy that week and not go out not go out very much until I feel like I'm okay enough to do that. And then hopefully at some point I'll be able to get my license, because I want my license. I want to get a car. I want my own car. I want to go drive myself. There's a lot I want to be able to do. So, what else is there to tell you guys? I found this stuff out last week, by the way. So, last Tuesday, because I went to my last appointment last Tuesday and actually got to meet my surgeon. She's awesome. Love her. She's so cool. I feel comfortable with her because I wanted to make sure that if I did the surgery, it was somebody that was super experienced and could do an amazing job, with my spine surgeon. My spine surgeon was like, should do this all the time. This is nothing. I can make sure she'll be fine, she'll be able to dance, whatever. She's just going to be great. So my eye surgeon is the same way. She's like, I've done this for years. I've trained at, top places. I do the surgery all the time. Never had anybody with vision loss, which is another risk of a surgery. You can lose your vision permanently. But she said under her care, she's never had any patients lose their vision or anything like that. She's never had a case where the exotropia came back. And she's never had any cases where, anybody got any infections or anything. But if they did get an infection, they can treat that. So, what else? I think is there anything else I need to tell you guys? I think that's about it. But yeah, she's super experienced. She's great. She's really nice. And I feel comfortable, with her doing it. The surgery itself she says, going to last me maybe about 2 to 4 hours. Just because Well, it might be 4 or 6, most likely most likely 4. Just because she's doing both my eyes instead of just one. So, since she's doing both, it'll be about 4 hours maybe, 2 per eye. Obviously for the procedure, under anesthesia, so I probably won't be able to eat the night before after midnight, which I always hate. But I mean, hey, it's gonna be fine. But yeah, I want to let you guys know that. So during that week, I may post. I may do a thing where I film like a little bit each day. I wanted to do it with my spine surgery, but I was in way too much pain. I'm too out of it to do that. So since this time will be different, I might do a thing where I show you guys like my day-to-day things. That week that I have surgery, just make that a whole video and compile all that stuff together. And just show you guys my recovery and everything. And I have to go back to the doctor 2 days after my surgery to make sure that everything's healing properly. So I'm not gonna have any eye patches or like anything like that. She said, which I was also kind of thought that, but she said I won't have any eye patches or anything like that. The only thing she will suggest though is I might want to get like ice cold towel and like lay it on my eyes to soothe the soreness and the itching. I'm not excited to feel like there's something in my eye, so I don't want my eyes to itch. I don't want to be able to feel a stitch in each eye. I'm scared. I don't know. But yeah, other than that, I'm glad that I won't be cooped up. If I don't want to be. I'll have to stay inside, but most likely I probably would want to. Depending on how I feel. It depends on how I feel. I don't know how I'm going to feel yet, so we'll see. My face might be a little swollen. That's the other thing. But other than that, that's all the risks and after, effects and everything like that. So yeah. But yeah, I'm getting eye surgery. I was supposed to get eye surgery last year, but pandemic happened. So, last month into this month, we've just been, we being me and my mom, we've been trying to get this together, and, she's been a great help, and I love her and appreciate her so much. And, love you, Mom, watching this, love you. She's been helping me, taking me to all my appointments, and just, being great support and everything. And, we've been this together for a long time, so she's been there with me through all my doctor's appointments and all my other health issues and things, so, I'm lucky and grateful to have her here, so. But yeah, that's about it, I think. I just want to give you guys a little update on that, let you guys know what's going on, and things like that, let you guys know I'm going to be fine, and yeah, so I'm just really excited to finally be doing it, I'm excited to be able to drive and, get my own car and, do all the things that normal 25-year-olds do. I feel like I spent a lot of my life in my house, which was great practice for freaking quarantine and all this stuff that we've been having to deal with. I spent the majority of my life in my house. I was always sick. But when I wasn't sick, I was going to school and I would just come home and that was all I would do. I would just come home and be in my house, in my room or whatever. That was it. I didn't really get to go out and see my friends. Even in high school, my friends weren't allowed to come over. My brother had his friends over a lot, but I never had my friends over. Because Mom was always like, well, I trust you, I don't trust your friends. I'm just my friends it wasn't like my friends were bad people. It's just my mom was afraid that, I don't know, I was going to end up with bad friendships again like I did when I was younger, but I was like, that's not happening again, because once you see who they really are and you've had bad experiences with people that aren't really your friends, you put up a wall and you never let it happen to you again. So the friends I would say I had in my life in high school, we're still best friends to this day. They're great people. All my friends from college, I mean, we're still friends. Like I go see them all the time, or at least we're all free and we can can't talk. When we're all free and we can hang out, we all try to get together as much as we can. Even during all this, like it's been nice to be able to go out and hang out with each other. Um, so yeah. I just wanted to jump on here and tell you guys all that and keep you updated on what was going on with me. And I've been away from YouTube for a little bit, but I'll be back. I've been debating if I want to still post 22 Days of Art, the rest of 22 Days of Art. It's just a lot to edit, and my eyes are just exhausted. It's just a lot. So I don't know if I'm going to post it. But at least, I mean, if I don't post those for this year, not this year, but if I don't post them if I don't finish posting the rest of last year's stuff, I can always post that stuff this year. Because, I mean, either way, you guys are going to see that stuff. I'm not going to delete it or anything. So, I may go through the rest of it. I've been trying to edit it, but I just haven't really had time. So, trying to get all this other stuff together. So, now my brother got COVID before Christmas, so yeah, I don't know. It put a damper on me being able to finish editing everything. I had everything filmed. I just was never able to edit it. Editing is always the issue. There's always something that comes up, either technological or just in my life, and I never get to, post stuff for you guys. So it sucks, and it always makes me so mad. Because I'm like, dang, I had everything filmed. Like, all that was left was to edit it and get it up. Like, thumbnails are the easiest part. But yeah, I don't know. It's always something. I swear, always something. So I am very sorry that stuff didn't go up as timely as I would have liked it to have gone. I wanted to have everything up before the latest day after my birthday or Christmas Eve, but my brother got sick, and we were trying to make stuff so that we don't catch the upstairs. He was downstairs in the basement, so he wasn't even near us. I wasn't around him at all. Like when he was here, I never knew he was here. And when I did see him, he was on his way out the door. I'm just like, okay, bye, from my room, and he's all the way at the front door. I'm just like, okay, bye. He's like, bye, and just never see each other. So I wasn't even around him really at all. To have to worry about like, oh shoot, should I go get tested? No, I wasn't in contact with him. So I went in the basement like on Fridays to wash, but I actually had skipped a couple weeks because I just didn't feel like washing. So I think that was God's way of telling me like, hey, you don't need to be down there anyway. So I was too tired to wash and just hadn't for a couple weeks. I'm kind of glad that I didn't do it. And of course I put like when he was sick and I had to go downstairs and wash, like I put my mask on. My mom made sure he sterilized everything. He sterilized everything when he came in and out of his room. So, and then he always had his mask on too. So, that was cool. And then he never came upstairs for anything. My mom always made sure she brought him down this food and stuff to drink and things like that. And then, he just left outside his door. He would come get it after she was gone. And then when we talked to him, we were 6 feet away from each other. So I was all over here, he's all the way over there, and we're just talking to each other. So no contact whatsoever. So thankfully none of us upstairs caught it. And he had a very, very, very mild case of it, thank God, because I know some people had it way worse. And yeah, like I've even had family members that had it way worse. One of them is currently in rehabilitation because she just her body didn't take it well. But she also had underlying health issues that were pretty serious. So yeah, it's just been a lot. Like, I'm just glad that we didn't catch it. We were fine. I had another scare where Isaiah went to a friend's house, and thankfully I hadn't been around him, so I didn't have to get tested or anything. I hadn't seen him for like almost a week. So he went to the friend's house, and everybody in the house ended up with it. So he had to get tested, but I didn't because again I wasn't in any contact with him. I was in my house, so I was fine. Sorry, I was just stuck on my screen. I was fine. Still fine. Right now I think I'm coming down with a cold from being outside with no hat on, but like I don't feel like it's that. I just feel like it's normal cold or whatever. But yeah. So yeah. Anyway, that's about it for that. There's been a lot of stuff, as you guys can tell. There's been a lot of stuff, so forgive me if I haven't posted the rest of 20 Days of Art. I'm going to try to hopefully get it up before the end of this month, if you guys still want to see that. Because I wanted to make sure I got that stuff up before I started posting Valentine's Day stuff, and then this update will go up after the Valentine's Day stuff. And then there's some other things I'm going to be posting soon. My skin is just crawling. So I'm so sorry. My skin is crawling. I don't like bugs, and I can't stand spider webs. Like I feel like I feel like I'm just covered in spiders. I don't know why. I mean, I do know why, obviously, but still, like, oh my god, this is so irritating. Anyway, that's about it for this video. I hope you guys are all well, and that you didn't walk into any spider webs that made your skin all itchy and your head all itchy because you got spider webs in your hair. And I hope that you guys are enjoying time with your friends and your family again. If you're not in quarantine, if you are in quarantine, I'm so sorry. And I hope that it stops. Well, yeah, I hope that where you are, it's not snowing a ton. Because if you look outside my house right now, God, it's just mind-blowing how much snow we have outside. But anyway, I wish all of you guys well, and don't forget to like and subscribe down below. Comments are still kind of turned off, so I can't say comment anymore. But don't forget to like and subscribe down below if you want to see more videos like this one or like my other ones. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye! And peace out.